Hello you. It's Jordan Lee. I have just finished off my Hits Radio Pride breakfast show. I'm here every single morning. Yes, it's early. But me and you are going to spend the day together. We are touring Manchester's hottest, the most historic, the most coolest music spots in existence all around Manchester with Stagecoach. So let's do it. You're coming with me. Starting my day right here at the Science and Industry Museum. This is actually the first place I came to when I moved to Manchester. Really excited to have a look at their brand new exhibition. It's called Use Hearing Protection. It is celebrating all things factory records, which just completely changed the game for, record labels in general, but just the landscape of Manchester. And it is so simple to get here. You can get a bus, the X50 or the 255 to Deansgate Station, and it is just a little walk across. That was a vibe. I loved it. We are now heading over to somewhere very close to Piccadilly Gardens. Now, if you're taking a Stagecoach bus, the majority of them will terminate near Piccadilly Gardens. So you have no excuse not to visit this next place. You've got to come with me, let's do it. Basically at Piccadilly Gardens, there's a Stagecoach bus, there's another one on queue, and we are going just through there. Piccadilly Records, they have been going since the late 70s. They thrived in the post-punk era, and since the 90s they've been ran by the same guys, and they continue to flourish. It is literally one of the coolest places. I'm all vinyled up, and now I'm off to a place called Band on the Wall. I'll tell you about that in a sec. So remember it, 74, 76, 76A. What you do is you get off at New Cross and you end up here, Band on the Wall. Weird name, you might be like, where did that come from? Well, in fact, it dates back to 1862. The place wasn't called Band on the Wall, it was actually called George and Dragon. It was a pub, and the landlord at the time was like, you know what, I want music, I want something a bit different. So he created this stage that was literally on the wall. It was about halfway up the wall, so hence the name. Let's go somewhere a bit different. Let's go back to Piccadilly Gardens, and I'm gonna jump on a bus to somewhere else. Right, that was a really quick walk back to Piccadilly Gardens. I am about to jump on a bus that's gonna take me to Stockport. It is the 192. So, just like that, off the bus. And just heading over to a pub. It's called the Blossoms Pub, right? And you know the band Blossoms? The indie, love them. If you've ever wondered where they got their name from, it's actually from this pub. They used to come there all the time. I'm just jumping back on the bus. It's gonna take me back towards Manchester. I'm gonna jump off at one of my favourite venues in the whole of Greater Manchester. Let's do it. It is so easy to get around by bus. Stagecoach literally have just dropped me out here, 192, to that bus stop. How far do you think it is to the Manchester Apollo? In the 30s, this used to be a cinema. This used to be the place to be to see the brand new films. But since the 70s, it's a music venue, honing the likes of AC/DC, casual. Queen were here, Bruce Springsteen, David Bowie actually was here in 1977 with Iggy Pop. He was playing keyboard and singing, madness. In 2021, you'll see the likes of Tom Odell. Tom Grennan is playing here very soon. Very excited about that. Right, couple more stops on my day out. Need a bit of grub. So I'm going to show you somewhere really interesting. Let's go. We are heading to the O2 Ritz and Gorilla. Oh, one of my favourite places in Manchester. So, we're in Gorilla, which is a wicked venue. It's in fact one of the first venues I came to when I came to Manchester, when I saw Sophie Tucker. This place has been around since the 80s. It was open primarily for like experimental art and comedy and music and all that kind of stuff. But now, you've had people like Sam Smith, Kylie Minogue, Dua Lipa, they have all been here. And now it's kind of half and half. It's a bit of a bistro and a venue. So at the back is where the music is, and at the front, you can get food and drink. Let's go to our next venue. Ready for this? From Gorilla to the O2 Ritz, another very iconic music venue. It feels like there's a lot of music concentrated in this area in Manchester, but this, the O2 Ritz, as it is now known, was originally built in 1927, I think it was, with a sprung dance floor. The likes of, where do we start with the likes of who's played here? The Smiths, Arctic Monkeys, Stone Roses, some beautiful acts as well across the years, REM, and it's actually one of the only venues left in Manchester that can kind of turn around and say, yeah, the Beatles played here. So we're fast approaching the final stop on my day out, and it is to the Hacienda, right? No longer it is. It's actually flats, which are behind me right here. But that doesn't matter. It was so fundamental in the Manchester music scene, late 80s, early 90s. It started careers. Happy Mondays, Oasis, Stone Roses. They all played this legendary club. It thrived in the post-punk era. It was the place to be. Also, Madonna had her first ever UK show right here at the Hacienda. And with that, the legendary Hacienda behind me, that's it, that's my day out complete. I've been all over Manchester and the surrounding areas. I've been fed and watered at Gorilla. I found out about the Blossoms pub, and I've got my record from Piccadilly Record. What a good day out with Stagecoach. See you soon.